We don't have any sound.
Oh
Now we have to start all the way over.
no.
All right. So anyway, this is what we said. Today we have a very special guest, Ariana. She is considered our hype girl, the one who tells us to.
Subscribe and like and hit that bell and hit that notification.
Yep. And now you want to introduce us like you did before?
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Welcome to Recovering Addict. This is my Uncle LT. This is Link Tie.
And who's this back here?
Millie, the laziest one.
Oh my goodness. Look at Millie back there sleeping.
She's the one that wanted to go to sleep.
So today's episode of Coffee and Vape, we are up front with an introduction to just talk about Ariana and her life and the things that she enjoys in life.
Millie,
Watch Millie get out of bed with
her.
her crazy hair, and then we will turn the show over to Jake, who is hanging out backstage. So we're basically the opening act for the main act today.
Here comes Jake.
Oh, you want him in?
Yes.
Want to pull Jake in? Show everybody where he is? Okay, sure.
What up?
Looks dark and foggy at Jake's house.
It's because it's the webcam.
Ah.
Yeah, I was getting my phone ready, seeing what was going on.
Oh, and there's the other Jake cam.
See it much better.
Ooh, yeah. Get that one out of here. So awesome. All right, I'm going to put Jake backstage, and we're going to talk to you.
Who texted you?
Your mom.
Okay, and what did she say?
Your mom said, "Aw." So, what's your name?
Ariana,
How old are you?
9.
9. Well, what year?
April 24th, 2012.
2012. My goodness. That wasn't very long ago for me.
2011.
2011.
September 9th? Yeah.
Very good. Dang. What's my birthday?
We don't know that.
1979.
Your camera is upside down.
So, what grade are you in then?
4th.
4th grade.
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher? A dance teacher?
A dance teacher? Oh, that would be. I think you'd be really good at that.
Yeah.
Do you do dance and stuff right now?
I do hip hop and cheerleading.
You're a hip hop and a cheerleader dancer?
Mhm.
Whoa. That's
And here's Millie, and she went to a dance. There you go, Millie.
and Millie's still sleeping in the background.
Millie, come on. Yes. Come on. Do you want to talk about yourself?
What's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink. That rhymes with Link.
Link's pink with the.
Good morning,
talk
Deb
about
Tucker,
your-
Ray Lynn.
Okay.
What's up, Jimbo and Dave Barlow? How you guys doing? How's everybody doing this morning? It's Sunday. The week is about to begin, right? This is the first day of the week out of a 7-day work
And I had a
week.
sleepover.
She had a sleepover. Did anybody get out this weekend and do something new, something different, something to learn?
And then you guys didn't see our family picture, but the one that he is.
Do you want me to show them our family picture?
Mhm.
Okay, so last night we had cousins in town. From
Yes.
where?
Yes. And here comes our picture.
Well, you got to tell them what the picture is.
You guys see. Here comes our picture. That's our picture.
There it is.
And then, do you know who's on my lap? Lila. That's my sister.
So here's Lila on the bottom, very bottom right, on Ariana's lap, and then Millie's holding Jackie. Then you got the other 2 dogs, and Grandma's holding them. Then we got the older couple, or are they brother or sister? I know that's
They're brother
Ben.
Oh, yeah, they're brother and sister.
Oh yeah, so this is Felice's mom over here holding the dogs. That's
Mhm.
Felice's mom.
And then Cooper and the Tito keeps running off, remember?
Yeah, I was trying to take the picture, and the dogs kept running away.
Uh-huh.
And that is Felice's mother's sister and brother. So that's her aunt and uncle, which would be our kids. That's your great aunt and uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I don't know how that works. I need to.
And then, do you know those 2 boys back there? Those are my 2 brothers, and the one with the
Hoodie.
yeah, the one with the hoodie.
So you have brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So how many brothers and sisters do you have?
Now,
And what's their names?
Caden, Cayman, and Daxon.
And how old are they?
Kaden is 14
Whoa.
and Cayman is 16
Mm-hmm.
and Daxon is 10.
How old's Lila?
3.
Whoa. Who's your favorite brother or sister? Do you have a favorite? Or do you just love them all the same?
Lila. And
Lila?
Cayman. I love all of my family.
Good answer.
Okay, you want to talk about yourself, Link?
So tonight, don't forget, in the Discord, you can write in the comments for the live, and we will answer or address anything you wish. We're gonna have a good article to read tonight. We're gonna go over 5 reasons you'll never get sober. What? That's not positive. Don't say stuff like that. Well, I'm gonna anyway.
And then Lala just got out of her cast.
Oh yeah, she had a cast on her leg, huh?
And then she has to get surgery on her leg.
Raylan, what did she say? She says, doing great. Today is a year and 6 months of sobriety. Woo!
Woo!
Oh, let's bring Jake in so he can clap at that one.
Yeah.
She's been here since the very beginning of our show, that Raylan has. Raylan Garcia. She lives down there close to Teeter. Very close to Teeter.
Poor soul.
Sean Larry says, Raylan, that's amazing. My sober date is 1 day apart from you. 18 months for me to Maras. That is awesome. And if y'all don't know, you need to know that Sean Larry is the sober singer on YouTube, and the dude busts out all kinds of awesome covers, originals. He's a great editor, great friend, and he's working a program that's got him in a program teaching others. He's a peer support guy too. There couldn't be a better guy for it than him.
There's a fly on your microphone.
Get out of here. Oh, it's a fuzzy. Cool. Yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. But we're going to go through our book called Staying Sober that we always do, whatever chapter we're on. I can't remember. And then we're going to look at an article called 5 Reasons You Will Not Stay Sober. And I like it, man. It hits home. One of them talks about stamina. You ain't got no stamina. I like that one. And it's all going to lead us up to a meme called Don't Be Basic.
Don't be basic. Don't be casual.
Don't be casual.
Like, what was I the other night talking about how it just turns into that trial of endurance? You know?
Oh, wait, she said my name wrong. 2 N's.
Tell her.
My name spelled Arana.
That's your auntie. And she spelled it wrong.
Tell her.
Well, we'll go upstairs and kick her butt here in just a minute.
I'll go get her. Uh-oh. Millie's gonna get you, please.
All right, you guys ready to get out of here and let Jake have his show back?
Yes.
What's your programs? Anything you want to add? You're the hype girl. You got to tell us. Oh, your mom just texted, and she wants you to tell the story of when you were in the restaurant and saw a recovering addict hoodie.
Oh. So
Yeah, give me 5 minutes so I can take care of this dog.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So I saw this girl.
So you're at a restaurant. You're eating some food with your mom, right?
No, we were in the waiting room.
Oh, the waiting room before the restaurant. Okay.
And then we saw this girl wearing. Okay, now she spelled my name right.
Okay. Go ahead and continue with your story.
Okay, so I saw this girl wearing a recovering addict sweater.
At the restaurant?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. How'd that make you feel? Excited?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I forgot to tell them to subscribe.
That's your job. Like, you work for Recovering Addict, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your job is to say?
Subscribe and like and hit that notification and
Yep.
hit that bell.
Ding! Like that, right?
Ding. Ding.
So you saw the girl walk in. She's got a Recovering Addict hood. What was your next move? What did you do?
I was just talking to my mother.
Did you say, Mom, look?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And then I noticed the sweater.
Uh-huh.
And then
And she noticed the sweater, and then what happened? What'd you guys talk about?
we talked about food.
Food. What'd you eat that day?
Well, they didn't have pizza, and I started crying because they didn't say that they have pizza. And then I had mac and cheese instead.
So when you started crying because they didn't have pizza, did it magically make them have pizza?
No,
So then you cried for no reason? Or were you just upset?
I was just upset.
Oh, it's okay to cry then.
Beep 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 beep.
So when you got the mac and cheese, did your tears go away?
Yes.
And was the mac and cheese on a scale of 1 to 10?
Ring that bell and
Like Quasimodo. That's
What's a
Sean.
Quasimodo?
What is a Quasimodo? Now, Sean, you got to explain it to the kids. What
the
is
family-
Quasimodo?
So the family picture, like the one that. Okay, show it again.
Show the family picture. Okay, here it is.
Okay, so do you see the one with the gray shirt?
There's lots of gray shirts in there.
Okay, so the one with the beard with the gray shirt, that's my dad, and then the girl.
Oh, way in the back. So, like in the middle in the back, the guy with the hat on with a beard. That's your dad.
Oh,
okay.
And then the one that's standing next to him is his wife.
Donnell.
Yeah,
You
Danielle.
can barely see her head right there
Mhm.
in the very back.
Because you can't see Danielle really great. And then you can't see Danielle really great. Because
Do you guys know who the Hunchback of Notre Dame is? No. That's Quasimodo. Well, now you got to explain the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Oh, he's back.
So yeah, we took that family picture yesterday.
And then there was a lot of family there.
Mm-hmm. What did we eat?
What?
Enchiladas. We ate a lot of enchiladas. All right, so Jake is back in the background, y'all. We are going to turn the show over to the coffee and vape expert, the vape lord himself, Jake, the Savage Trainer.
Hi.
AKA, don't be basic.
Don't be basic. Don't be casual. All right.
Anything else you want to say? You want to wrap this up and tell people what you do so well?
Program.
So you got to tell them to subscribe and all that stuff. It's your job, remember?
I'll do that at the end.
We're done.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, we're done. This is Jake's show. We're about out of here. Watch this. Debbie Tucker says that is a beautiful family pic. That pic is a beauty. Family is the best. All right, you guys, we're out of here. So if Ariana's not going to say it, I'm going to.
No.
Okay, ready, go.
Hit subscribe and hit that bell. Hit that bell and like them on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and did I already say Instagram?
Yep.
Okay. And YouTube.
Yeah, make sure you guys hit that follow button so that they know when we go live.
Hey, you want to go through those dog tags real quick?
Oh yeah, let's do that. You controlling it, or do you want me to?
Well, before LT, that's the guy that you need to talk to if you want any of this beautiful merchandise. We got Zippos, Dems Fire, leatherback journals, 30, 60, 90, 6 months, 1 year. Here's a picture of all of them because the photography is just mint. We got hats. And then we got to show this one too because that's a badass image. If any of you are interested in any of these items, message LT. He's the man with the details on pricing and shipping.
Yeah, and now we have our brand new website up. Let me show you real quick. Let me do something real quick here. I want to show you how we do have our new website up and going. Let me stop screen sharing this one and screen share this one. But we have to do a couple changes, and that's kind of part of me and Felice's plan this morning is to get up and fix this website. So if you see it, can you see that, Jake? Or no, it's probably not.
I can see it in the back. In the back.
Whoa, it's got my whole screen. That's how big my screen is. So anyway, if you come here to Recovering Addict, you see that we recover better together, right? You can join our community. This link and stuff will take you to the Discord. So if you do want to promote our channel, you want people to join our community, recoveringaddict.org. I mean, it's as easy and simple as that. What is it?
Recovering.org.
Recoveringaddict.org, right? And they can join our Discord and all that stuff, right? And if you come to media, you'll see you can jump into our YouTube, our Facebook, and our Discord again. And then our merch. Here's where you guys can find all our merch, but we got to go through here because they messed up on the prices when they built our website. But right here, you can just click and order now. Click and order. We'll adjust the price or hit me up. We can talk and chit chat and do that kind of thing. But Felice and I are going to get in here and fix this stuff this morning. Our local program, because we go, whoa, who's that? That is the most
only the most beautiful models were used for this website. Only the most beautiful.
And then we got our hiking stuff, and if you ever want to support us and donate, you can come here and donate or choose a place to donate. We have Patreon, PayPal, and other sources and stuff, right? So yeah, that's another way you can order now is going to recoveringaddict.org, hit our merch section, and bamski, y'all can get you a thing.
Uncle T and Auntie Fifi are going to fix the website.
That's right.
Out of focus. There it goes. Yeah.
That's
Listen
the
to
one.
it. You got to hear it. I mean, that's why you get a Zippo, because of the sound and the feel. And then we got this in person. I'd like you guys to check it out. Nice, wrapped, clean.
Oh, can I hold it?
I got my eye tracker on again. Yeah, so if you order one of these, it's just a journal, it's a leather bound Recovering Addicts logo. It's got lines in it. It's one of those journals, it's got a place you can keep it's got whatever those things are called. A ribbon?
The ribbon.
A ribbon to keep your
bookmark.
ribbon. Don't take it out.
No.
And I feel like journals are something that's supposed to feel special, like you're writing special moments or you're talking to whoever you're talking to in your journal. And this one has that feel, it's like, man, this feels special. This doesn't just go on the floor when I'm done with it or under the bed. You want to put it on the bookshelf and keep it nice.
Keep mine in my lunchbox.
Daz wants to know where Felice is. Felice, if you're watching, come down here. I don't know if she wants to get on camera. She just woke up.
I want this. I want this one.
Sean says, I gave out our clients RA lighters and they love them. I'm going to get some dog tags for anybody at the center that hits 30, 60, 90. Awesome, dude. That's so cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of really positive feedback around that, around the dog tags. Like people are digging them. Like awesome. The other Sean is wanting one.
What Sean?
Sean Lowe.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I saw him. I saw him yesterday at Drake's birthday party.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We have to go have lunch or something. Now I wish I would have came so I could have saw Sean.
Yeah. Well. So, news with him, real quick. His landlord did the same thing that my landlord did when I was on 27th Street and decided to sell the house. So,
market's high. You got to go.
Yeah. So he's staying with my mom for a while, and they're figuring out what's going on there. But he just hit 2 years. 2 years. He just got 2 years.
Yeah, me and his sobriety date are right next to each other, dude. We were in treatment together.
Yeah, I think 2 years is because he showed me his timer. 1 year, 11 months, and I think it's 2 or 3 days.
That's so cool.
So it's like this week is 2 years.
Uncle LT is having fun hanging out.
Heck yeah. She's our little RA hype girl. Yeah, that's good, dude. I'm glad.
Yeah, I am
hope
too.
Drake wasn't too bummed that we didn't go to his birthday party.
Worries, guys.
He cried for 15 minutes as we were leaving the gym.
We'll come down.
I figured.
Yeah, no,
we were like, what?
He was upset. We talked about it, and then I went and got him a squishy, and he was fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're gonna snag him a present later today too.
Oh, he's not worried about all that. I think he got himself all hyped up all week that
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not like a birthday party family as in general. Like Felice's mom, birthdays. Everybody gets a birthday from the cat to everybody, right? Except for me and Grandpa Jim, because we're both like, we're
And
not
dad-in-law.
we're not doing this every weekend, right? So every birthday, every kid, everything in the house gets a birthday. So we freaking, it's like an every weekend thing. And I told Felice, I was like, I ain't doing this shit every weekend. It ain't happening. And I rarely do I go to a birthday party.
Yeah.
Rarely.
No,
I think I hear police coming, guys.
he's okay. He got his Heelys.
He got Heelys now too?
Well, that's what he wanted. He asked me. He's like, Dad, I'm like, what do you want for your birthday? He said, I'd like some Heelys so that I can go do the Heelys with Millie. And okay, I'll get right on that. So
Heelys are cool, dude.
Yeah, he's got Heelys. He got himself a new tablet.
Awesome.
Little robot thing. So it was good, and he got to hang out with his sister. So it was good. It was good.
Girls. Hey, guys.
Delphine Jose. Hopefully I said that right.
I think it's Delphine.
Delphine. I put the L in the wrong place.
Here comes Millie.
Is Felice coming? Oh, snap.
Here comes Millie. Look at the girls that you guys been waiting for.
There she is, everybody.
3 times. You didn't do anything. It's your choice. Get off me.
That's what Felice looks like when she wakes up. Look at my head's the same size as Jake's whole body.
Oh no!
Cool. All right, well, we're gonna get out of here. Let Jake have his show back. You want to sign us off?
Subscribe. Ow, hey, don't.
Chucky.
Says hi, police.
Oh, Delphine says hi.
Stay strong. Work your program, and remember,
we recover better together. All right, Jake, we'll get out of your hair. Thanks for letting us interrupt your show and all that good stuff.
I was about to say the.
Absolutely.
Oh, get on it. Get on it.
Subscribe and hit the bell notifications and follow them on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. And then go and Twitter. And they have a daughter named Millie. So go on. And she's my cousin. Get out of here.
All right, we're out of here, guys. Have a good night or good morning. I'm never on live. See you guys.
Love you guys. Welcome to Recovering Addict. My name is Jake, and I'm a recovering substance user. It is 9:23 a.m. on Sunday, October 17th. I believe it's the 17th. Yes, the 17th. And I know you've all been here, blah, blah, blah. But now it's time for coffee. Coffee. A little bit of vaping. Setting intention, some conversation. And then a couple of readings and whatever other shenanigans the stream of consciousness can get us up to. So what is intention? Intention is a conscious choice. It is a deliberate decision on how we wish to be in our day. And it can range from, it could be a wide range of things, anywhere from patience, gratitude, acceptance, love, self-love, shifting into a more positive mindset. Seeing the silver lining as opposed to the rain cloud, being the Tigger, not the Eeyore. And, where do we find these things? Where do we locate? How do we pinpoint the things that we wish to work on in our day? And it's not just a matter of all the negative. What did we do wrong? How do we address the things that we have done wrong? There's also cause for celebration for the things that we did correctly, or the situations that we handled differently from how we would have in the past. There's a cause for celebration in those things as well. Because we can't, it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all doom and gloom. Because when's the last time that there was a negative, a positive interaction, and you were just like, you moved on? I think we've all done that. We just sort of like, yeah, that was cool, and then we moved on. And so it was like not thinking about the positive in our inventories and just focusing on the negative and not celebrating. We celebrate periods of sobriety. Why not celebrate those daily victories? Somebody that you used to consistently fight with, someone that you would have those negative interactions with, and then one day you just like, boom, like analyze that, like what was it about this time that changed the script, that changed the mood, the tone? What did I do differently, or what did they do differently? Or like what was different about this? And then and so through the practice of a daily inventory, I am able to determine my intention for the day. And on page 86 of the Alcoholics Anonymous Big Book, trying to work through, I don't want to say just a little off routine, was not expecting an opening act, but on page 86 in the Alcoholics Anonymous Big Book, first full paragraph, there is a very simple yet powerful outline for creating, for determining the intention. So when we retire at night, we constructively review our day. Were we resentful, selfish, dishonest, or afraid? Do we owe an apology? Have we kept something to ourselves which should be discussed with another person at once? Were we kind and loving toward all? What could we have done better? Were we thinking of ourselves most of the time? Or were we thinking of what we could do for others, of what we could pack into the stream of life? But we must be careful not to drift into worry, remorse, or morbid reflection, for that would diminish our usefulness to others. After making our review, we ask God's forgiveness and inquire what corrective measures should be taken. And even reading this, it's focused on, resentments, selfishness, dishonesty, fear, do we owe an amends? Like this paragraph, it's great for pulling out those negative parts, but then again, let's celebrate those positive moments, those positive interactions. And so yesterday was a lot. Like, we went to Drake's birthday party, and it was at my sister's, and it was just us, me and my boys, and then my oldest daughter showed up, and like, she was supposed to come and pick us up, but then I don't know, traffic and other things sort of like took extra time for her to get here. And instead of waiting and risking not making it to the party that I organized on time, we figured it out. I did the things that were necessary to get us to where we needed to go on our schedule, and And so we got there. It was nice. Drake got to hang out with his sister. He got to hang out with his cousins. You got to hang out with grandma. You got to hang out with his aunt. It was a pleasant party. And then I get a phone call, and the phone call was disrupting. I was upset by this phone call, and I really, I had to pause. I was agitated. I had to pause and really like process some things that I won't go into. And then later that evening, I'm playing the Dungeons and Dragons with the Coffee Lords in West Virginia. And Cameron comes down and he's upset. Oh shit! Like, what's up, dude? And then he told me what happened. And again, I'm not going to go into this thing, but we had a long conversation. Because something happened. He was upset and he wanted to go for a walk. And it was like 8:30 at night. Sun was down, cold outside, and so we had a long conversation processing through the phone calls that he had, the news that he had received, and talked about the high risk situations out there. Like, yeah, you're 18, but you're upset, wandering the streets at night. The people you have that you can hang out with right now, use substances. You are not in a position to use substances, and ideally, you would not resort to those substance-related behaviors. But I understand that you're upset about this, but what can you control? Really long conversation about, what can you control? Like bad shit happens to people, every day, but how does that, like, you're putting yourself at risk in reaction to someone else's misfortune. Let's really play this tape through. Let's play the tape through and, chill. Play the tape through and chill. So we, instead of leaving, taking off and running the streets at night, we went to 7-Eleven, picked up a couple of energy drinks, and then sat down and played a card game for a couple hours. And he still left at 2:30 in the morning. But then it was interesting because I come downstairs and he's been sitting at my desk researching budgeting. What the? That's fucking weird. Okay, like that was not what I was expecting to come downstairs to. I was really just coming downstairs to, set the stream up, get on here, and then I find like notes that have been being taken and articles up on budgeting, and it's like, oh, that's fucking weird. And then the coffee pot was already ready, and it's like, how did you go to bed? Like, hey, cool, like right on. Thanks for making coffee. And raising, like I'm finding this weird, like budgeting paper, and it was really, I don't know, it's like bizarre, Energy drinks are very bad for mental and physical health in the research I've read. Interesting. Well, they can be habit forming. Having that much stimulation can be a bad thing. And I don't drink them all the time. I rarely drink them, but, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, but So it was just, like I said, it was very interesting. It's been an interesting morning already. So like it was interesting because I had to go through a whole mental process of playing the tape through, and it wasn't necessarily the tape I was playing didn't involve drugs, but there was some other stuff that I could have reacted to poorly. And then having the opportunity to play the tape through with Cameron and have that processing conversation was also, it was good. It was good. Felt that it was a productive conversation. We played the shit out of Magic. I figured out my deck, and yeah, it was good. It was a pleasant evening, and then stayed up until about 2:30 in the morning after the game, watching a new anime with Drake, and it was good. It was pleasant. It was pleasant. So, I learned quite a few things. I had a few realizations, a couple of epiphanies, if you will. And so my intention for today, as always, no matter what, I will not use. I will be loving and kind in all of my interactions. And I will continue to be present. We have a lot to do today. We have a bunch of cleaning. It's Sunday. Sunday is, usually reserved for meal prep, but meal prep, cleaning, and yeah, just getting after it. Sense. And gratitude. I love working on gratitude. It just being grateful for the things that I have, the things that I've worked towards. Like, hell, I even, for the first time in my life, Friday, I was approved for an auto loan. And it was nice. It was nice. Did I get the vehicle that I wanted? No. The dealer sold it an hour before I got to it, before I was approved. And that was unfortunate. But even then, acceptance is the answer to all of my problems today. And while I was upset for a moment because I really wanted that truck, it obviously wasn't meant to be mine. It was not meant to be mine. So, but it was good. And I wouldn't be able, I don't think that I would have had that experience, that approval, those highs, those lows, the anticipation, the anxiety, like even even the unrelenting panic of well, other people are looking at this fucking truck. If I was using, like Mothman. I met the Mothman last night in our D&D. This must be a coffee lord. One of the coffee lords. But yeah, so it's been a week of highs and lows. It's been a week of highs and lows. Very interesting. Very interesting. So, like I said, my intention today is no matter what I will not use, I will be loving and kind in all of my interactions. I will focus on gratitude. I will focus on mindfulness. I will live in today and prepare for tomorrow. It's important. The Mothman's imported. It's that fine. You have a good day, Raylene. You have a good day. I'll let you know when I get a vehicle because, like I said, I got approved for the loan, but then the dealer sold it before the loan officer that I was working with could, hey, like, don't sell this. So, it felt good to get approved. I got approved. That's awesome. And that's another step toward my ultimate goal of, purchasing a home. Purchasing my own space instead of just leasing a building. I can own a building and, all of those things. So, thank you. Yeah. Hell yeah. But yeah. So I was just very grateful for that. I'm very grateful for a lot of things. Like I look around and I worked hard for everything that I have. I worked really hard. And I worked hard for like not even giving a shit. Like all of this shit could burn to the ground. I could lose all of this shit. And while being upset about that, I would still be happy because the relationships that I have with my kids, with, the people who are important to me are worth so much more than all of this. The computer, the phone, the books, everything doesn't matter. Like it's those relationships that are what's important. That connection. That connection. Because I realized how wealthy I am. I have loving, full relationships with my kids. I have loving relationships with my friends. I have, a growing number of people that I interact with on an almost daily, at the very least weekly basis. And I feel rich, spiritually rich as a result of those healthy relationships. Like, it's crazy. It's nuts. I don't feel the need to like buy shit to like fill voids. Like if I buy silly shit, it's because I thought it was cool. It was because it was cool, and at the time I could afford it, and I can look at it. Oh, look it. I, but wealthy. So it's just really good. Really good. You know. So we'll just jump into the just for today, October 17th. The truth. Everything we know is subject to revision, especially what we know about the truth. Basic text, page 94. Many of us thought we could recognize the truth. We believed the truth was one thing, certain and unchanging, God, which we could grasp easily and without question. The real truth, however, was that we often couldn't see the truth if it hit us square in the face. Our disease colored everything in our lives, especially our perception of the truth. That was a stretch. Oh God, that hurt my sternum. In fact, what we knew about the truth nearly killed us. Before we could begin to recognize truth, we had to switch our allegiance from our addiction to a higher power, the source of all that is good and true. The truth has changed as our faith in a higher power has grown. As we've worked the steps, our entire lives have begun to change through the healing power of the principles of recovery. In order to open the door for that change, we have had to surrender our attachment to an unchanging and rigid truth. The truth becomes purer and simpler each time we encounter it. And just as the steps work in our lives every day, if we allow them, our understanding of the truth may change each day as we grow. Yeah, flies. Just for today, I will open my eyes and my heart to the changes brought about by the steps. With an open mind, I can understand the truth in my life today. I will open my eyes and my heart to the changes brought about by the steps. With an open mind, I can understand the truth in my life today. It's interesting. That's interesting. You know, because it does. It says truth is subject to revision. It's all, my truth is different from your truth. You know, and an addict's truth is different from a non-addict's truth. But, you know, things that we were so certain of, so very certain of, while we were in our addictions or going through hard periods of time in our life, they change. They definitely change as we grow, as we educate ourselves, as we continue on this path of recovery. You know, what we used to think was others' fault, we can now recognize our part of and move forward from that. You know, so the truth is always changing as we become more aware of all of these things. And it's very powerful. You too, Delphine. You have a wonderful day. I think that's what that means. Hagrid, you know, have a good day. So, yeah, always changing, always changing. You know, what was true yesterday may be different today. What was false yesterday may be the truth today. You know, and it comes back to that cycle of death and rebirth, the Phoenix cycle. When you're having a meaningful conversation and like things are being said that like just boom, just sort of like there's there's a death as we discard old ideas and accept new concepts and change our thinking. Unlike in an early recovery, these things happen a lot as we practice the how, that honesty, openness, and and it's growth is an interesting sensation. It's very interesting. As we learn, as we listen, as we keep moving forward, there's, I don't know. There's something to it, because what we were so sure of in the beginning can be completely different 6, 9, 12 months later. So we'll jump into the Alcoholics Anonymous daily reflection. A daily tune-up. Every day is a day when we must carry the vision of God's will into all of our activities. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 85. How do I maintain my spiritual condition? For me, it's quite simple. On a daily basis, I ask my higher power to grant me the gift of sobriety for that day. I have talked to many alcoholics who have gone back to drinking, and I always ask them, did you pray for sobriety the day you took your first drink? Not one of them said yes. As I practice step 10 and try to keep my house in order on a daily basis, I have the knowledge that if I ask for a daily reprieve, it will be granted. And that falls right in line with setting that intention. That is why no matter what today I will not use. I will be loving and kind in all of my interactions. That's me requesting that daily reprieve. That's me asking for the strength to, carry his will out. I just sort of jumbled that up a little bit. First 3 steps as presented by Zazumbo. I can't, he can, I think I'll let him. Setting intention. Voicing that intention. No matter what, today I will not use. No matter what, today I will not use. And I have said this every single day. Every day. I'm a little over 5 months of continuous abstinence from narcotics, from alcohol, from anything stronger than a cup of coffee in my vape. And it's been very helpful, setting intention every day. And then not just saying, oh, I'm not going to use today, but then putting in the work to ensure that comes to fruition. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. Consistently, continuously educating myself, having the conversations, practicing the habits of reaching out to my support network. And even just sometimes there ain't shit going on. Like, I sort of like, I stick to myself a lot. I just hang out with my boys and, so I feel like everybody's got drama, but I'm sort of antisocial. So I'm just chilling. There was a meme of a cockroach eating a sandwich. And that's what it was. When everybody else has got drama, but you're sort of antisocial, so nothing happens to you. And that's not entirely true. I do go out into the world and I experience things and I have new experiences and we're out doing things. And, it's, I just, I put in the work. I put the work in to not have to resort to my old behaviors. And it's so fulfilling, satisfying, It's great. I love it. I love my life. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for, my relationships. Because the opposite of addiction is not sobriety, although that is a very important component. It is connection. It is connection. So, if you enjoy the content of the stream, give me a like, give me a share. Hit that little notification bell or whatever the equivalent is on whatever platform you're viewing this from. And let's share this message. Get this out there. Let's help people. Let's assist in that connection and that combating addiction, because this is a war. We are in war with addiction, and relapse prevention plans. Those are the analogy I like to use is the relapse prevention plan is a military preparation in times of peace. Because they don't stop. They don't stop training operations. They keep going. They keep their skills sharp. So if there is another conflict, they can come out of it. Because this isn't a lackadaisical thing that we can do. We can't half-ass it. Half measures avail us nothing. If you have a casual program of recovery, the likelihood of becoming a casualty is high. Don't be casual. Don't be basic. Get to work, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. We are all children of the Creator. We are all worthy and deserving of love. We are all worthy and deserving of a good life, of being happy, of finding purpose and contentment and meaning. Well, whatever that looks like to you. My purpose is, I've found, paying very close attention to everything, all of my behaviors, and what my behaviors tell me. My behaviors tell me that health, recovery, family, relationships, healing are priority, because that's what I work on every day. And so that's why I am going to school to get a degree in psychology, so that I can help, so that I can heal, so that I can be of greater service to my fellow man and my fellow addict. And alleviate some suffering in this world. So until tomorrow, I go live every day, 7 days a week, at some point in the morning. Usually it's earlier, but close with the Serenity Prayer, and so who are we not? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So until tomorrow, please, please, please don't put yourself in a high-risk situation. Stay strong, stay savage, work your programs, and remember, We recover better together. I love you all.